All right, we're good.
First pitch swinging. He tipped it off of Seth's glove. Kind of a line drive off the handle. And to short right. Leadoff guy's on the first pitch swinging. Goes there, not in time. Runner steals second. And on second, nobody out for Greenup County. Called, I think it was a called strike, Connor, wasn't it?
Yes, I think so.
0-1. Nope. Oh, yeah. Maybe not. No, he did. He called it a ball. 2-0 to the hitter. 2-0 pitch from Sparks on the mound. Hit the center. Justin Stevenson going back. The runner's going to tag. He's going to go. Here comes a throw at third. Slides in safe, not in time. So Greenup County advances the runner. Runner on third. One out for the 3-hole hitter. Number 13, Logan.
How are you?
He's a junior, stepping in, left-handed hitter. Infield's back. Sparks comes set. Checks his runner, Pierre's pitch. Ground ball to the second baseman. Gonna get the out at first. Greenup County scored the first run of the game. 2 down, nobody on. Cleanup hitter number 23, the big lefty, Roy. First pitch swing and change up. Strike one. Here comes the pitch. Lined up the middle. Hard ground ball for a base hit. Gonna bring a courtesy runner in. The pitcher, that was the pitcher on the day. Five-hole hitter number 6. Holbrook, sophomore, hitting .381 coming into this game. Pick to first. Throw over, nothing. Sparks digs in, gets the sign. Blind down third, foul. One to the batter. Coach Poppy just now showing up to the ballpark. Strolling in like he owns it. Pitch is away. Runner kind of leans. Nothing really happens there. 1-1 count. Sparks comes set. Delivers the pitch. Fastball down. Ball 2.
And ball. What's it?
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike to count.
Runner.
Called strike. Throw is not in time.
Called strike, Connor, so 2-2 now?
Yes.
2-2, 2 out, man on second. Back, he has him, no one recovering. Kind of inside moved him right there, caught him leaning.
Infield for Scott County's Seth Jean at first base, Will Rose at second, Sebastian Arden at shortstop, Parker Dotson at third base.
A base hit right to short.
Caught by Sebastian Arden at shortstop. Out number 3 at the top of the first inning. Greenup County scores no runs on
1 run.
We have 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base to score. After the top of the first inning, Greenup County 1, Scott County 0. We'll be right back for the bottom of the first inning. This is Scott County Baseball on Connor Sports Talk. We are back here at the Jackie Robinson Training Complex in Vero Beach, Florida. Scott County versus Greenup County. Bottom of the first inning. Lineup for Scott County. Justin Stevenson batting first, and Sebastian Arden, Will Rose, Duncan Stevens. And you got Seth Jean, Tyler Wands, Parker Dotson batting 7th, Luke Huffman batting 8th, Keegan Hurt batting 9th, and Garrett Sparks is the pitcher. First pitch is ball 1, low and away.
You know, funny thing here, Connor, was he swung at a 3-0 take sign last game to hit his home run on. He says he did see the take sign. I guess that's good that you hit a home run if you do that, right?
Pitch is fouled off for strike 1. Called strike 2.
Pitching for Greenup County is number 23, Roy. Another breaking ball. Strike 3 taking. Yeah, big breaker.
That brings up number 1, Sebastian Arden, playing shortstop today for Scott County.
Roy's a junior. He's got 5 innings pitched coming out of this game. That was a pretty big breaking curveball. Throws it again. Down. Ball 1. Fastball lined out right to the shortstop. Out number 2.
Brings up Will Rose for Scott County.
See what he starts him out with here. 0-0. I'd be surprised if it was a heater. It was not. It's a changeup down. A little breeze here, field determination. Fastball. Will hits a hard ground ball through the first and second baseman into right field for a base hit. Playing even faster on this turf. It's only been turf for a few years.
It has. First year we came down here, and these two fields on this side were not turf yet.
And the mound and the plate are both natural.
Yes.
Dirt, but everything else is turf. The dimensions aren't listed on this field, but it's a pretty good sized field too.
It is. Duncan Stevens now the batter for Scott County.
There it is, an unbreakable ball. That one's low and away too. I wonder if he'll call it delayed here. We'll see. Maybe it's delayed on the next pitch. Sometimes they'll give a sign where you don't do it on that pitch, you do it in the pitch after.
Yes.
He's definitely going to try to get somebody in scoring position with 2 outs.
Ball's hit down the third base line.
Third baseman.
Throw across is in time. And Duncan falls down, step on the back.
Yep.
Out number 3 of the bottom of the first inning. Scott County scores no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner is left on base to score after 1 full inning. Greenup County 1, Scott County 0. We'll be right back. This is Scott County Baseball on Connor Sports Talk. We are back here at the Jackie Robinson Training Complex in Vero Beach, Florida for Scott County versus Greenup County. Greenup County leads Scott County 1-0 after the first inning. Up to bat for Greenup County to lead off the second inning is Howard. Garrett Sparks, the pitcher for Scott County.
Howard's DHing for their right fielder, so a base hit.
Puts that ball up into center field for a base hit. He'll stay on first. Brings up number 10, Alexander, for the Musketeers.
This team's been down here a few years too on spring break when we've been down
They have.
here.
Shows the bunt.
Yep, ball in the dirt. He's
Ball
taking
one.
off.
Howard will take second base.
If he showed bunt on that, I'm not expecting to probably lay one down here. I would be surprised if he doesn't. But he is lefty. He could just pull to get him over.
Pitch and swing and a miss.
He's going to try to run. We got to throw it third.
Throw from Huffman to third base.
Not in time.
Doesn't get there. So Greenup County has a runner on third base.
Corners are in. Middle's back.
Here's the pitch.
Up and away. Parks comes set.
2-1 is
On the dirt
low.
again.
3 balls and 1 strike now the count. Here's the pitch. It's fouled off.
Fastball down the middle. He was a little late on that.
Yes. The count now full for Alexander. Here's the 3-2. It's hit right back up the middle, and it'll get down and score another run for Greenup County.
That fastball was a little up.
Alexander will single.
Base it up the middle. Scores another run for him.
That brings up number 12, Lemrack.
Showed bunt again.
Throw to first base, try to back pick Alexander, not in time.
I got a feeling they're going to be running a lot. They're going to try to test. Let's see. He's not big of a lead there, but
Shows the bunt again. It's high. A ball.
This is the bottom of their lineup. Mr. Pryor's calling time to come talk to Garrett.
Lemrack is the batting 8 for Greenup County.
I would be surprised if they don't try to bunt him here, even though it's 2-0. If it goes to 3-0, it might be different, but I bet he tries to show right here.
Yes.
He's hitting .062 in the season. He's towards the bottom of the lineup. I got a feeling they're going to want to get this guy over to second. Coach Pryor back in the dugout.
Lemrack now back into the box. Awaits the 2-0 pitch from Sparks. Here it is. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He lets it swing right there. There we go. He's calling the play.
This may be your bunt here.
Got her a hit and run, maybe. He's squaring.
Pickoff is not in time.
He was squaring.
Two balls and 1 strike to count.
Yeah, he's showing.
He shows the bunt again. Dawson comes charging in, and that ball gets away from Huffman, the catcher.
Pass ball.
Alexander will move up to second base.
He might. It's 3-1. I'd be curious.
Gets another sign from the third base coach. So
You let him swing 2-0. I wonder if you let him swing here 3-1. It looks like he's going to square. He is.
here, scoring the bunt.
Well,
He fouls it off.
takes that out of the equation. Full count to him. He wants to try to get him to third with less than 2 outs.
Yes. There's no outs down here in the top of the second inning.
Arden's playing way over on the bag. right behind the runner. And there's a big hole there between short and third. I'm guessing it's going to be a little late on this. He's playing right behind for a pick.
It's 3-2.
Chops it.
Third base, Dotson fields it, throws across to Gene at first base for out number 1.
Allows the runner to advance. So he gets to third with less than 2 outs.
That brings up number 2, Boggs.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some kind of a safety squeeze here.
Yes.
This is the 9th hitter. He's hitting 175 on the air. There comes his hands.
Shows the button.
He tried to. Infield was in. They're playing it. It was almost like he was trying to slap at that as a bunt.
Yes. Strike 1.
Infield is in to play. They try to cut the run down if they can.
Shows the bunt again.
Yep.
Puts it down to
There
third
it is.
base.
Got a
Dotson
chance.
fields it
Couldn't
and throws this to first
He kind of
for out number 2.
got stuck in his glove there for a second. It looked like he wanted to go home, but he just couldn't do it. So
Yes.
he wanted to get the sure out at first.
Gets an out there for out number 2 and scores another run for Greenup County.
Definitely had a chance because the turf is so hard, but he kind of double clutched on that.
Back to the top of the lineup for the Musketeers. Number 9, Hatfield.
It was the right play to get an out there early in the game. So
Yes. Hit a ground ball to Arden. First at bat. Shows the bunt.
again. Breaking ball.
Called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. It's hit to Will Rose at second base, and he catches that in the air for out number 3 of the top of the second inning. So Greenup County scores 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no runners are left on base. The score: Greenup County 3, Scott County 0. We'll be right back for the bottom of the second inning. This is Scott County Baseball on Connor Sports Talk. We are back here at the Jackie Robinson Training Complex in Vero Beach, Florida. Field determination. Scott County versus Greenup County. Up to bat for the Scott County in the bottom of the second inning is Seth Jean. Right-handed batter. First pitch to Seth.
Fastball.
Fouled off. Out of play. The pitch is
Second breaking ball away, wasn't it?
yes.
Yeah.
It's ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Tight pitch ball.
It was.
A 2-1 count here. Seth in the 5-hole.
Ooh, and that pitch will hit him.
Up and in. Looks like it got his arm guard. I think he's all right.
He did.
Not happy about it.
He's not. He'll make his way down to first base. Now at the bat, Scott County's Tyler Wands. Seth gets his lead at first base. Here's the pitch. Called strike one.
Fastball down the middle. Seth, not a big lead, not really a big threat to run there. Pitcher kind of comes open when he's coming set there.
Here is the 0-1. Ball one high and away.
I think that might have been a changeup. Breaking ball for 2. The delayed steal.
Seth takes second.
He does.
He'll be there in time.
Scott County. Scott County delayed steal.
Sure is.
Yeah. Very, very successful with that. I don't know that I've seen anyone, maybe one runner in 4 or 5 years of watching these games get thrown out on a delayed. So kind of lull them to sleep and then catch somebody.
Yes.
It's very effective. Tyler's got to get out of his hole here. He's 1 and 2 count. Nobody out. I really just need to get this runner over. We need to just get a run across here. Try to find a way to.
Here is the 1-2 pitch from Logan.
Strike 3, right?
And it'll be called strike 3. Wands a strikeout looking. It's out. Number 1, the bottom of the second inning. That'll bring up attended batter Parker Dotson, number 25 for Scott County, playing third base.
Yeah, that one hurt. He needed to put a ball in play right there just to advance the runner. Now it's you got to get a base hit to score a run now. Or you got to hope for something else. You got to hope for a ball in the dirt. You got to hope for an error, something like that, you know. So
yes. First pitch to Dotson.
Ball's out. Fastball
outside.
Away. No real threat to hold anybody on there. Taking his time. Ball's up. Pitcher comes set again, delivers the pitch, breaking ball up.
Will be. That's a close one there.
It was. Interesting. 2-0 breaking ball.
Here is the 3-0 from Logan.
Right
Takes.
down the middle.
It'll be strike 1.
Scoreboard showing 2-1, but it's 3-1.
Here's the pitch.
Wow.
Inside. Ball 4. Wow.
Looked like it was close enough to be a strike almost.
It
but
did.
Just kind of tipped the catcher's glove and went to the backstop. Now this backstop's not very far.
It's not.
You definitely have a chance to get a guy at the plate on a pass ball if you can really. And it's turf, so it kind of skims past. So first and third.
Seth Jean moves up to third base for Scott County.
Parker not a real big threat to run either.
No. Up to bat for Scott County is Luke Huffman, number 34, catcher.
But you might see a delay here in a couple again. Let's see.
First pitch is fouled off and caught by the catcher.
You really don't want to get as a double play. You want to kind of stay out of a double play.
Yes.
But
Scott County needs to get a run across here.
yeah. Breaking ball. Did I get him? It got him.
That pitch will hit him in the helmet.
Yeah.
So now the bases are loaded for the Cardinals.
Hey, he's like a magnet. He gets hit a lot.
He does.
So bases loaded here, 1 out. Now they're probably going to go corners in. You got a courtesy runner, Colt Fields for Huffy. And Keegan Hurt. I wouldn't be surprised too if he likes to safety squeeze here.
Yes.
So let's see.
Keegan Hurt, number 7, the batter for Scott County. 1 out, it's down. Bottom of the second inning. First
Swing.
pitch.
Line, ground ball.
Hit to shortstop. Flip it to second base for out number 1.
No.
And the throw to first base is not in time. So Scott County puts 1 runner across and gets 1 out.
Now, Keegan's got more speed. He might take a chance here in a straight steal on something. I'm not sure. Or at least a delayed. He got the top of the line. Although you got top of the lineup, I don't know if he wants to run himself out of it. I don't think he does, but I think he wants to probably get Keegan in scoring position. I'd be curious to see if he puts him in motion here.
Now Scott County back to the top of the lineup, Justin Stevenson.
He struck out on 2 breaking balls looking first at bat.
He
so
did.
If I'm the pitcher, he's probably going to go back to that. I'll be curious to see. There it is.
Outside. So.
Yep. They know what they get you on when you come back around. That's a slow pitch, though. If you get a decent jump on a pitch like that, you'll have the bag. But he fakes the third.
No throw.
The old 31, nothing. Just to see if anyone's moving.
Here's the pitch.
There's a runner.
Keegan Hurt takes second base to throw.
It looks like it was a cut play.
Yes.
Did it hit the pitcher, Connor?
It did. It hit the pitcher.
Was he ready for it?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. So Keegan steals second, and the ball was kind of just thrown hard back to the pitcher. But there was that break. What he did, now they're going to intentionally walk him to put it on. Interesting with 2 outs. I guess they just want to get a force out at every base. But interesting considering he had struck that batter out.
Yes.
in the first, and it wasn't like it was a 3-0 count, you know.
It was.
So I don't know. That's odd, especially with 2 out. With 1 out, maybe. Hey, I want to put some. They're going to make a mound visit here.
Bring in.
I mean, it's early in the game too. I'm not sure, why you would do that. I don't understand. If he had punished the ball as first at bat, maybe.
Yes.
But really, just to get somebody that struck out looking just in his second plate appearance with the base open with 2 outs, I hope it doesn't. I mean, will I do? He comes back to bite Greenup County.
The score: Greenup County 3, Scott County 1.
It's a chance of the base hit. A ball in the gap's going to probably score everybody.
Yes.
But
they'll break their mound visit. Scott County has the bases loaded. We've got Parker Dotson at third base. Keegan Hurd on second. Justin Stevenson on first.
Yeah, Keegan and Justin got some wheels. So
they do.
Any ball to the outfield is definitely going to score 2 on a hit. Anything in the gap is definitely going to score 3. So
up to bat is Sebastian Arden. He lined out in his first at bat. His first pitch of his second.
Fastball away.
Outside. Paul 1.
Full wind up here.
1-0.
There's the big sweeper.
It was high.
Cross high, yep.
Ball 2.
Well, here's his count right here. Be curious to see when he throws them here. Is he going to throw a heat or is he going to go a changeup? Let's see. Heat.
Ball is hit down the third baseline. It will be fouled.
Ooh. Just foul.
Just foul. It was
the
close.
left fielder had to beat on it and actually overran it.
He
and
did.
It tipped his glove going back. I mean, that was probably just a foot or two foul. Fortunate that that didn't get caught, actually.
That would have been a big catch there for ended the second inning.
Well, he went to 2-0 heat, so now it's 2-1. So I'm thinking something off speed here.
Yes.
I don't know if he's thrown his changeup much to a righty, so maybe it might be the breaking ball.
Here is the 2-1 from Logan.
There it is. In the dirt.
Outside. 3 balls, 1 strike to count.
You can't mess around here. You don't want to walk somebody home. I would think that you're thinking dead red here on fastball.
Yes.
Wind's kind of blown out, Connor, too, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
There it is. Fastball, he's ahead of it.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah.
Strike 2. So
everybody's going to be in motion here.
3 balls, 2 strikes is the count. 2 outs down. Scott County still has the bases loaded. Here is the 3-2 from Logan to Arden.
Everybody's in motion.
Runners advancing.
Pops
that
up.
Ball is popped up.
It's out.
It'll be fouled out of play. Arden stays alive.
Let's do it again. Full count, roll them up.
Here is the 3-2. Scott County runners are moving. And he will check swing.
Yep.
And that'll be strike 3 and out number 3.
Yep, that one hurt.
Scott County scores 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 runners are left on base after 2 complete innings. The score: Greenup County 1, Greenup County 3, Scott County 1. We'll be right back for the top of the 3rd inning. This is Scott County Baseball on Connor Sports Talk. We are back here at the Jackie Robinson Training Complex, Vero Beach, Florida. Scott County versus Greenup County. After 2 innings, the score: Greenup County 3, Scott County 1. We're here for the top of the 3rd inning. Up to bat for Greenup County's number 11, Gammon. Flew out to Justin Stevenson in center field. His first at bat. Here's his second at bat.
Starts him out with a breaking ball. I think if he catches that, that might have been a called strike.
Yes, it was close.
Yeah, he tipped it, and it kind of went to the backstop here. So not a bad start, but you don't get those calls or you don't catch it. 1-0. Wow, that's a good spot.
Oh.
That's a really good spot. Calls that ball, too. I mean, he is setting up on his inside shoulder, and it looks away. But
It's
still.
2-0.
Base
hit right back up the middle, and that'll be a base hit for Gammon. That brings up.
And Gaiman's their shortstop. He's hitting .421 of the year coming into this game, so he swings it good. Now it brings up their 3-hole hitter right there. Yeah.
Yes, 3-hole. Logan grounded out to second base for an RBI in his first at bat.
I bet this guy runs it first.
Sparks comes set.
No.
It's high, ball 1.
Comes to get his sign. I'll be curious to see if he's going to run or not. Not a big lead right now. He'll extend here. That's still not the biggest. He's running.
He's going to run. Swing and a miss.
Must have been a hit and
the
run.
Throw is
on my leg?
Not in time.
Man, that was bang,
it was
bang.
close.
It was.
Sebastian Arden, Scott Kenny shortstop. Tagged him on the leg when he was sliding in.
Must have been a hit and run because he was swinging and his lead was not very aggressive.
That's right.
So he still almost had a shot at him with, like you said, the tag on the leg, but I guess he called it safe.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Well, he'll probably just try to pull the ball to get him over.
It's inside. Ball 2.
I don't suspect him to bunt with his 3-hole hitter, especially with him being a lefty. And they got lefty here, 3 and 4 holes. Short lead at second.
2-1.
Line drive.
It's hit right over Will Rose at second base, and it'll drop down. Gammon rounding
Trying
third.
to
The
throw.
throw home
Tag.
is in time. Luke Huffman will tag him out.
Good shot by Keegan Hurt on
It was
a
a
long
good throw.
one.
Good throw.
Right up the third base line. You know, it was just hit too hard on this turf too, and he's nice long 1 hop. That's a big out right there. I'm going to suspect this guy's going to run too. Let's see. Well, ball's in the dirt.
Had a pretty good lead at first.
Yeah, he looks like he's a little antsy over there.
23, Roy is the batter for Greenup County.
Yeah.
Kickoff is not in time.
Close play, but
Another close play.
Be a nice double play ball right here, Connor, is what we need, okay?
Yes.
Ball's
outside.
This guy's already 1 for 1 on the day. He had a nice base hit his last at bat.
Second.
Good miss.
Ooh.
Just down and away. Not a bad spot.
Ball 3.
Yeah, I
3
don't think
balls
he wants to give anything great here.
Here's the 3-0. Be low, and that's ball 4. Moves up Logan to second base. They're going to bring in a runner. Roy is their pitcher, so I'll bring in a runner for him. Brings up number 6, Holbrook. He lined out his first at-bat of the game.
Did he line out to Arden? That was how he ended the first, Connor?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, he swung with a decent swing.
Up and in, ball 1.
Arden's holding him tight at second.
Seth Jean
Decent lead.
in front of the runner at first. Hit down the third base line. It'll get through.
Dotson dives and misses it.
Logan will round third, and
It's a double.
who will score? Stand-up double for Holbrook.
Just past the outstretched arm of Dotson. Kind of tipped his glove and went down the third base line.
Brings in another run for Greenup County to score now 4-1. Number 7, Howard is the batter for Greenup County. Goes to talks with the third base coach. Runners on second and third.
He got a base hit last time, too. He's the DH.
Ground ball back up the middle. Singled on it.
They got infield in again, try to cut this runner down.
Pitch is
breaking ball.
to
Chops is trying to
Dotson.
go home.
He'll come home to Huffman. Huffman will tag him. That'll be out number 2.
Surprised he went on that, but I guess they were just going on contact. First and third, 2 out.
Up to bat is number 10, Alexander. He singled on a ground ball. Back up the middle. Rolled out to center field. Greenup County with runners on first and third. Ball is high and out. Ball is hit to Rose at shortstop, or at second base. He'll flip it to Sebastian Arden standing on second base, and that'll be out number 3 of the top of the third inning. Greenup County scores 1 run on 2 hits, or 3 hits. No errors and 2 runners left on base to score. Greenup County 4, Scott County 1. We'll be right back for the bottom of the third inning. This is Scott County Baseball on Connor Sports Talk. We are back here at the Jackie Robinson Training Complex in Vero Beach, Florida. Scott County versus Greenup County. The score is 4-1. Greenup County leads. Joined here with Brad Wan still. Thanks for being with me for this game, Mr. Wands.
Absolutely. There's Will.
Will
it's
hits
laced.
that ball into left field, and it will be down. Will around first, and he's going for second. Coach Willer's going to hold him up on second base to stand up double to lead off the bottom of the third inning.
He was ready for that pitch. Will is a high ball, fastball hitter, and that ball was about letter high first pitch, and he basically hit a laser down the line and left.
That brings up Duncan Stevens.
Well, we left a couple runners on last inning. We need to try to capitalize and get a couple across here.
Yes, Duncan is DH in this game.
I mean, credit Greenup County. They've scored every inning, but we really have to start putting some runs across here. No one holding Will on at all at second. Shortstop. Actually, the second baseman's kind of trying to cover, but it's not much. Breaking ball.
Ball is hit
Through the 5-6 hole.
Will Rose will stay on, or move up to third, and Duncan Stevens singles.
Can't courtesy for Duncan here since he's the DH, so he's got to run. He's got decent speed.
That brings up number 14, Seth Jean, playing first base. He was hit by the pitch in his first at-bat.
taking a long time to get signs and get the pitch. You know,
It
in college
is.
they have that, and like the pros, they have that 20-second rule. It really
Yes.
speeds thing up. In high school, they don't have
It
that
does.
yet.
You think that'll ever be added to high school baseball?
Maybe. I mean, it's like a play clock. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't have a shot clock in high school basketball. And they're talking about that too. Break a ball again.
Let's call it a ball.
Wow, that was close.
That was really close.
If I'm the pitcher, I'm not happy, but if I'm the hitter, I'm glad.
Yeah.
Well, see if he comes back with that or goes fastball here.
Here's the pitch.
Fastball. Oh,
Popped up. Right fielder charging in.
second baseman.
Second baseman calls for it, and he'll catch it. Rose goes to tag from third, but
Kind of
he won't
decoys him.
come.
Yeah. Just a little fake. Just kind of got in on him a little bit. Didn't quite get the ball out enough. A little jam. Just kind of a little bloop over the pop up over the second baseman, but he was able to go back and catch it.
Brings up Tyler Wands. Struck out looking in his first at-bat. Here's his second at-bat of the game.
I wonder, too, if he'll safety here.
First pitch is ball one.
He might give him one swing and then go to it. We'll see. Well, he's calling something here. Third baseman is way in. Do safety. You just want to get it down to the first base side. He's swinging.
He just
Fouls it back.
fouled off out of play.
I'll be curious to see if he does it. 5-5. This is play. He calls a play here. I would be surprised if it's not a safety here at some point.
1 ball, 1 strike is the count. Here's the pitch.
Breaking ball down. That's a good take.
Real good take. That's ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Let's see here, Connor. When you do a safety, you kind of want to tell him to hit. You kind of want to get into a hitter, a pitch that you're going to be in a hitter's count on, just because it's easier for the batter to handle it. Now he told him to swing away here.
Here's the pitch. It's
Oh, he swings at a
swing and a
changeup.
miss.
Changeup out of the zone. That was a good pitch. He was a little too eager on that one. All right, you got 2 strikes here. So
2 balls and 2 strikes is the count.
just need a ball in play here is what we need.
Yes.
That's what we needed last time too. We'll see.
Here's the pitch.
Strike 3.
And it'll be strike
Another
3.
changeup.
2 outs down. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Brings up Parker Dotson. He walked in his first at-bat. He steps into the box now for his second at-bat of the game. Here's the pitch.
Changeup.
It's
That's going to get us
inside.
a run.
It'll
He
get away
doesn't see
from the
bat
catcher. He
come
doesn't know where
on.
the ball's
Duncan
at.
Advance.
So that'll score the second run for Scott County. Duncan Stevens advances to second.
That was big.
That was
help.
big. The score now: Greenup County 4, Scott County 2.
And now a base hit. We can get another run apparently. Let's see. That ball really ricocheted off when it hit the dirt.
It did.
Fastball.
Well, it's fouled off down the first
Foul.
base line.
I'm posting that video of you, Grandma.
Here's the pitch.
1-1 changeup. That was the one that Tyler had chased.
Yes.
Is it bad? That was a good take from Parker right there. So he's using the changeup on his lefties, and he's using his breaking ball on the righty. That's his off-speed pitch that he goes to.
2 balls, 1 strike is the count. Here's the pitch.
Fastball up.
It's ball 3.
Parker walked his first time up. He's got a 3-1 count here.
Yes, 3 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch.
Ball 4.
And it's
Change
outside.
up.
Ball 4. Back-to-back walks for Parker. He'll bring up Luke Huffman, the catcher. He's hit by the pitch in this
Yeah, he got hit.
first at bat.
I think it was a breaking ball on his helmet, right?
Yes.
2 outs. I wouldn't be surprised if he starts him off with something like that again. We need a big 2-out hit. Will to keep this inning going. Not really holding anybody on in the middle.
Here's the pitch. And
There it is.
ball is hit into
well.
left field. Left fielder charging back, and
Going back deep.
it's going to be down and fair.
One hops the fence.
Stevens will round
comes
third,
Dotson.
and here comes Dotson. He's going to be
Big
into
2-out
home.
double by
Got a slide.
Huffy.
Luke Huffman doubles, brings in 2 runs.
No courtesy for him. Colt Fields come into courtesy. That was a big hit.
Big hit.
Well, he didn't start him out with a breaking ball, Connor. He threw him fastball right down the middle. It was about letter high, too.
Scott County now ties it up, 4-4. 2 outs down in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Brings up Keegan Hurt for Scott County.
Nope. Calls that a ball.
Call ball.
He's already up to 50 pitches. This extended inning has helped out a lot.
Ball is fouled off.
No one really holding. Second baseman is the only one that's close enough to hold Colt on at second. But not really. Not big of a threat here. He's holding a long time.
Here's the pitch. Fouled off out of play.
Fastball up. Got a 1-2 count on Keegan Hurt, the right fielder, hitting in the 9th spot. Colt was running on the play. It's a short chop to the shortstop.
Go to first.
Ooh, just got him.
Stretch, and it's in time for out number 3 at the bottom of the 3rd inning.
Good inning.
Scott County scores 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors by the Musketeers. 1 runner was left on base. The score after 3 complete innings, Scott County 4, Greenup County 4. We'll be right back with the top of the 4th inning. This is Scott County Baseball on Connor Sports Talk. We are back here at the Jackie Robinson Training Complex in Vero Beach, Florida. We're on field determination.
Carson Murray's now into play left. That was the only defensive change.
Garrett Sparks still the pitcher for Scott County.
Big swing.
Swing and a miss. The 1 outside.
Low and away in the dirt. Sparks is up to, he's at 47 pitches, that's 48.
That was a low.
2-1 now.
Ball 2.
Need a short inning here.
The pitch is low and it gets away from Huffman.
They got Evan Allen warming up in the bullpen.
He's been down there for a while.
Has he?
Yeah, so he's got to be getting close to ready to come in. 3-1. Inside.
Wow.
And it'll be
Close
ball
pitch.
4. Brings up number 2, Boggs. He grounded out to third base on that bunt in the top of the second inning.
Boggs, the catcher, hitting in the 9th spot. Fastball down. Just misses.
The 1-0 is high, ball 2.
These umpires here, normally these guys, the guys we had today's games, young guys that are doing their training, the guys we had last night were older high school guys from Florida.
Yes. Swing and a miss.
2-1 count.
I know the past couple of years they've been training for the major league.
Yeah. Wow.
Inside ball.
Yeah, it's tight.
That's a close one there.
Very close. I think you can almost go either way on that. It's tough to not get that. Instead of going 2-2, now you're 3-1.
Here is a 3-1 from Sparks. It's
Line drive.
hit into left field. It'll get down for a base hit.
Here comes Coach Willard. He's going to make a change.
Keegan Hurt's going to throw one more pitch in the bullpen. He's going to make his way.
Evan Allen. Yeah.
Evan Allen. He's going to make his way out to the mound right behind Coach Willard. Be right back when this pitching change concludes. We are back here for Scott County, Greenup County, Jackie Robinson Training Complex. Pitching change for the Cardinals.
First and second, nobody out, top of the lineup for Greenup County. They're running a bunt defense here. They think he is going to bunt.
Running down the first baseline, and
foul.
It'll be foul. Picked up by Seth Jean, the first baseman.
It's almost like he was bunting for a hit versus a sacrifice there.
Yes.
I still think he probably wants to get these guys at second and third with one out versus, but top of the lineup, he's already got a base hit in the day too. Running the wheel play again.
Shows the bunt.
Fouls it off again.
It's fouled off, hit the net. No balls and 2 strikes is the count. Greenup County has runners on first and second.
0-2 here. See if Evan throws him something hard and up to make him chase. They're going.
Here's the pitch. He shows bunt.
Showed bunt again.
Gets by, and that'll advance the runners up. 2 runners in scoring position.
That one hurts a little bit. You kind of want to make them earn that, but
yes.
You got infield in now. Infield, middle's playing back. Corners are in.
Allen comes set. Here's the 1-2. It is popped up, and it'll be fouled out of play. Here is the 1-2.
Fastball.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
That was a big strikeout right there to keep those runners
it was.
there.
Brings up number 11, Gammon. Flew out to center field in his first at-bat and hit a line drive back up the middle and singled in the second. First pitch of his
They still got middle infield deep. They're just playing for the balls down.
Low ball 1.
Playing for the out. It's only the top of the 4th, so it might be different if it was the bottom of the lineup. But the fact that it's the top of the lineup, they could probably give him a little more.
Here's the pitch. It's hit into left field. Carson Murray able to catch that ball. That'll be out number 2, and he gets it into the infield quickly.
It was hit so hard and not deep enough that the runner at third really didn't get a chance to get back and tag in time. By the time he did, Carson already had the ball back into the infield. That was big to get out of that without a run, or at least him attempting to go to score.
Brings up number 13, Ty Logan. He grounded out to second base in his first at-bat. Then hit a line drive single to right field in his second. He's now in the box for his third at-bat of the game. Evan Allen, the pitcher for Scott County. Here's the pitch. Popped up, foul out of play.
Started him out with a fastball middle in.
Here's the 0-1. Low.
Down.
It's good for Huffman to keep that in front of him. Keep those runners on second and third. Outside.
Just misses on the corner.
2 balls and 1 strike is now the count. 2 outs down.
Nice breeze here. It is blowing out to the left.
Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
High heat. You tried to get that, just couldn't catch up to it.
2 balls and 2 strikes is now the count. 2 outs down. Here's the pitch.
Fastball.
Popped up. Dotson calls for it, and he'll settle on to make the catch for out number 3.
That was big to get out of that.
So Scott County gets out of the top of the 4th with no runs scored, no hits, no errors, 2 runners left on base. The score, Scott County 4, Greenup County 4. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 4th inning. This is Scott County Baseball on Connor Sports Talk. We are back at the Jackie Robinson Training Complex in Vero Beach, Florida for Scott County versus Greenup County. The score is 4-4 going into the bottom of the 4th inning. Scott County at the top of the lineup, Justin Stevenson. Struck out looking in his first, and then he was intentionally walked.
Breaking ball.
First pitch of his 3rd is a swing and a miss.
Big swinging curveball there. He swings and misses. Let's see what he comes back to here.
Here's the 0-1.
Same pitch.
Hit down the 3rd base line, and it'll be fair off the bag. He's going to round first, headed for 2nd. The throw will not be in time. He'll have a stand-up double. Oh, with the runner on 2nd, no outs. Sebastian Arden comes to the plate for Scott County. Lined out in his first at-bat and then struck out swinging. First pitch to Arden, it's high, ball 1.
Look, that was a changeup. He hasn't thrown many to right-handers yet. Decently, not huge, but nobody's holding on. I'm surprised. Nobody.
1-0.
There it is.
Outside to go from the catcher, and Stevenson will take 3rd base.
Two-0 count here. This is exactly what you want as a hitter with the guy in scoring position. Looks like the infield bringing it, and they got corners in. Middle's back.
Here is 2-0. Outside, ball 3.
I haven't seen anybody get loose for Greenup County in their bullpen. They got nobody up right now. definitely got the take sign on.
Here's a 3-0.
No, he swings.
He's going to hit that
Oh,
ball
that
into
ball's
shallow right center
See,
field.
Tag.
Second baseman
Stevenson
calls for it.
tags.
He catches. Stevenson tags. The play at the plate.
Not in time.
Not in time. The catcher dropped the ball. So Stevenson scores the 5th run for Scott County.
We were very fortunate there. Swinging 3-0. It kind of went back. It was short right. The second baseman caught it going back, though. But knowing the speed of Stevenson, he's able to take advantage of that
Yes.
and score. I don't know that anybody else. I mean, it was close, but not that close. I mean, Stevenson can run really well.
The score now, Scott County 5, Greenup County 4. Here it is.
Will Rose, who doubled his last time. The ball's up and in. Roy's at 61 pitches on the day. Another fastball up and away.
2 balls and no strikes now the count.
Will's 2 for 2 on the day.
Ball's hit. Shortstop tracking back, and he'll catch that for out number 2, the bottom of the 4th.
Kind of a little jam job or something. Just kind of float it back. Shortstop on the run. Makes a nice play running to the left center.
That brings up Duncan Stevens, a designated hitter for Scott County. Singled in his last at-bat. Ground ball down the third base line. It's the first pitch of his third at-bat. It's fouled off.
Starts him out with a fastball. I wonder what the team is like after playing that game at 1 o'clock. It seems just kind of like there may be the energy level is a little down.
Yes.
I'm sure it's difficult. I mean, it's 85, 86 degrees, and you're turning back around and play another game, and you're not used to it.
1 ball and 1 strike is the count. The pitch is fouled off for strike number 2.
Still nobody up in their bullpen.
Here is the 1-2.
Fastball up.
It's ball 2 high. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs down. Here's the pitch.
Sweep and breaking ball.
And it'll be called strike 3.
Yep.
So Scott County scores 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no runners are left on base. The score after 4 innings, Scott County 5, Greenup County 4. We'll be right back with the top of the 5th inning. This is Scott County Baseball on Connor Sports Talk. We are back here at Vero Beach, Florida. Scott County versus Greenup County at the Jackie Robinson Training Complex. Top of the 5th inning. Scott County leads 5-4. Up to bat for the Musketeers is number 23, Roy. Walked in his last at bat.
Big lefty. He's 1 for 1 on the day. He's their pitcher as well.
First pitch is outside.
He throws righty and hits lefty.
It's a 1-0. It's outside again for ball 2. The count.
Again.
It's outside again.
All 3 fastballs away, just missing off the plate. Right at the knees.
Called strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike now the count. And it's outside again.
Yep.
Ball 4. Brings up number 6, Holbrook. He doubled in a ground ball into left field in his last at bat.
It's like number 14's coming into courtesy run at first.
Number 14 is Rowe.
Fastball up.
Ball 1.
It's a good pitch at the knees. Called strike 1. I wonder if he's going to put something on, like a hit and run or.
1 ball and 1 strike is the count.
No.
Bounces.
Breaking ball. Blocked
Huffman.
by Luck Huffman, yep.
Keeps that in front of him. Rowe, the runner on first. 2 balls, 1 strike. Allen comes setting. Here's the pitch. High and inside. It's ball 3. Here's the 3-1. It's hit
Down the left field line, up in the air. Foul. Down
be out
towards
of
the
foul.
bullpen.
3 balls and 2 strikes is now the count. Holbrook awaits the 3-2 pitch. It's fouled off.
Decent
Rowe, the
speed.
runner,
Yeah.
first, headed to second.
I'd be surprised if they don't put him in motion again. Wouldn't be a bad time for Evan to kind of hold him at first and then pick.
Yes. Here's a 3-2. Runner goes again.
Line
The
down.
ball is hit to Arden. He's going
Got
to
him.
flip it to Rose at second.
1.
And the throw to first is
Long.
not in time. It's a little high. And
We were fortunate to get that force. He hit it so hard
yes.
as he was running on the pitch anyway. But is they gonna call interference? That's what I'm wondering right now. They're gonna go talk about it. Coach Willard's the one that was questioning it. It's not a bad thought. I didn't see the guy slide. He's calling him out.
They're going to call the batter out
Yep.
first.
Yep. He didn't slide or make any attempt. That's a huge for Scott County. The guy coach for Greenup County is going to want to come. He's coming to talk to the home plate umpire.
Test, test. All right, we're back.
Lengthy conversation there from Greenup County coach.
Was. So that interference call, there's 2 outs down. That'd be ball 1 low and away.
Not by much. That was a decent pitch from Evan Allen. Still a little bit low.
Number 10 is Alexander batting for Greenup County. Here's the pitch. That'll be a little low. Call ball 2.
Number 7's up there. I think it's the DH.
Oh, yes, it is a DH. So
He got hit by a pitch.
he'll be hit.
Here comes the guy you were saying.
This will be number 10, Alexander, up to bat for Greenup County.